Hey guys, and welcome.
Acabou. 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 Não há mais. Também é. Estava aqui a ver coisas para ver.
Telling people I got laid off, that's the move. You can't say fired, you gotta say laid off. Because when you say laid off, your friends actually have sympathy for you. They're like, oh, don't worry about it. You land on your feet. When you say you got fired, all they have for you is questions. Like, what happened? What'd you do? And I'd answer those questions if I had a cool answer. If I could say something like, oh, dude, they caught me vaping in the handicap stall. They caught me jerking off in the handicap stall. But I gotta look them dead in the face and just be like, oh, dude, they told me I was a bad culture fit. You know? It's true, though, I am. I'm like a facilitator of workplace hatred. That's like my thing. I'm like the last guy you want to see in a break room, truly. If you're having a bad day, I'm just gonna pile on, really. Open the cabinet, oh, we're out of peanut butter pretzels again. I'm in the corner. This company doesn't fucking care about us. Look, I can't be the only person that actively roots against their company to fail, right? Look, paycheck is nice and all, but wouldn't you just like to see it all burn? It's a startup. Who would miss it, right? I don't know, I had to check on my resume for the first time in a while. You ever look at an old resume?
Olha, Andrade, não sei, deve ser. Olha, não estava a pensar nisso, to be honest. Estava só. Como é que se chama aquela coisa? Autopilot.
And just marvel at the lies.
Eu não faço isso vezes suficientes.
Bold, italics, lies. It's all. I had a line in there that said, entrepreneur. Like, yeah, I used to sell Adderall. Like, what do we. And I don't feel bad talking
Man, agora que falas nisso, sabes o que é que parece? Que é dubbed por cima das pessoas que estão ali.
about that either, because I don't think you can overdose on Adderall. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm not like a doctor or a reliable guy. I've just never seen an episode of CSI where they walk into a dead guy's place like, must have been an extended release. All this guy's chores are done.
Porquê que maioritariamente são ninas?
I had to go to a bunch of job interviews, and I thought I'd be cruising through job interviews. You know, I'm a smart guy. I got a lot of charisma. I thought it'd be
Paid
easy.
actresses?
Most
É o
of the job
sound,
interviews
é o
are
sound
online, though,
mixing.
so what
Está
happens is,
demasiado perfeito.
you know, you forget about them. You're farting around the computer, you're watching a hockey fight.
Mas pá, só me apetecia. I don't know. Eu ia jogar qualquer coisa. Mas antes disso, eu queria só ver um stand-up. Eu gosto muito de stand-ups em geral. Não conheço este gajo, at all.
Compilation and
Como é que tu
Zoom window
estás? Como é que foi o teu sábado? Foste à praia? Eu não fui.
I'd be like, oh, here we go. All right.
Not a praia guy.
And you know, you could skate on charisma for like most of the small talk, but then they start to really hammer you with
Chicken 8! Aquilo é tipo. Ui, que barulho é este? Anyway, aquilo é tipo. Qual é que era o Street Fighter? Espera aí. Onde é que estava aquela música que eu gostava? É o Alpha 3? Agora não me estou a lembrar. Eu tinha essa música sempre nos meus favorites. Mas depois formatei o PC. Pumba! Anyway.
the tough questions. They'll go, Alec, can you name a time in your life when you faced adversity? I've
Ah,
been so unprepared. It
é
comes
do
off
Third
as white
Strike.
privilege. I'm like,
I'm
adversity.
sorry. Era isso que eu queria dizer. Queria dizer que aquele jogo é tipo o Third Strike. If everybody's broken, nothing's broken. Broken. Except for the fucking netcode.
And then you slam the screen shut and blame the Wi-Fi. That's the move. Would you want me to wait and be like, oh, you know, this one time at sailing camp, there wasn't any wind.
Sabes uma cena? Conhece aquele meme do... É o Rian Carlo. Rian Carlo... Meme. Estás a ver esse meme? Closed Network Testing. Quando o jogo sair igual. Quando o jogo sair e o balanço é o mesmo. Somebody needs to make that meme. Foda-se. O pessoal tipo, wait a minute, eles não mudaram nada. Hold on. Ai, caralho. O que é que eu estava a ver? Estava a ver isto.
Like, I'm gonna blame the Wi-Fi. I got a temporary job right now. I'm a substitute teacher. Yeah, if you ever wanted to find out how your friends really feel about you, just tell them that you're teaching. So they'll just say things to your face like, wow, they must really need people, huh? Like, yeah, there's a shortage of heroes right now, actually. It's always your buddies that work in like tech sales or something. And I would never say that to them about their jobs. I'd never be like, wow, they must really need a washed up D3 athlete with a code problem, huh?
Damn. Damn.
I'm doing my best for these kids, okay? I'm trying. I'm an educator. It is tough. I did a whole lesson on apostrophes the other day. I think it was all wrong. I think the whole thing was wrong. They're asking me, like, how do I know if it's possessive? I'll sound it out. I don't know.
Achas que este gajo tem futuro? E before descobres que ele faz isto há 20 anos.
Good part about being a sub, though,
Apesar de ter aspecto de ter 20 anos.
most part, your job is just throwing on a movie and then watching the first half of that movie 6 times in a row during the day. By the time you get to 7th period, you're like, look, kids, we're starting Mulan from the middle, okay? I gotta find out this bitch defeats the Huns. I'm losing my mind. And I don't like that word sub either. I think that's very demeaning to me, okay? In my classroom, I am not a sub. I am the dom, all right?
I don't know. Sub dumb jokes with kids? I'm not so sure, man. I don't know.
You'll find out everything about your life on the internet almost instantly. Remember when we were growing up and we thought all of our teachers just lived at the school? Now I'll be in the middle of a lesson, some kid will pull up his phone and just be like, damn, mister, you live in a bad part of town. I had some kid comment on a comedy promo and just said, your ass. I was like, Eric, this needs an apostrophe, dude. Come on. I'm trying to get a girlfriend right now. I put having a girlfriend on my vision board. It's a big goal for me. Don't laugh at that. I don't know. Look, everyone's got a girlfriend now. Even like the weird friend in my group, he's got a girlfriend, and she's way out of his league, like suspiciously out of his league. But she says it's because he has big golden retriever energy. You heard that? Big golden retriever energy? I don't know. I think it's kind of cute. It's cute. It's fun. Like, I'm going to start saying that. Big golden retriever energy. We were all calling it mild autism, so. Like, have you met Dave? He's a biter. It's just dating as a whole.
Eu não sei se quero fazer isto. Será que quero ver outros stand-ups deste gajo?
I'm feeling very hetero-pessimistic about it. I'm
Tipo hate watch.
Any other straighties?
Seria hate watch. Eu gostava de ver um sem... Eu gostava de ver um sem... sem laugh track. Jesus.
Give it up, everybody, for Al. Like, we see each other. It's
O do Tony Hawk ali em cima. Wait, what?
I'm not a trendsetter. I just do my best. I don't know. I just as a whole, like as for a straightie, you know,
Este?
it's
Isto é... Não, pera. O que é Tony Hawk?
It feels like I'm always just giving.
Eu acho que abri esse. Tá aqui, Tony Hawk. Esse é o que eu tinha aberto para... Oh shit.
Dating advice I didn't ask for, especially on social media. On my feed, it'll just be beautiful women with their phones in front of their face.
Esse cara não precisa ouvir este porque provavelmente vai ser o mesmo material, não é? Clássico.
Alec Flynn. I'm gonna be a little different than that. I'm gonna be, yeah. I rode a scooter over here, one of the electric rideshare scooters. Man, I love those fun-sized DUIs, man. Listen, I know they're dangerous, but like, what are my options after the bar closes, huh? I'm gonna pay a $30 surcharge and then make small talk with my Uber driver. I'd literally rather full send through an intersection than sit in the back seat just like, so has it been busy tonight?
Wait a minute. It's the same guy.
Listen, like, I know they're dangerous, but you just kind of have to go into it, like, accepting death. Do you know what I understand? Like, I get, like, 12 Bud Light seltzers in me. I can literally hear Tony Hawk whispering to me. He's just like, do it, 180 over the pothole, do it. Cut off the ambulance, come on. If there was an X Games event for, like, blacking out and, like, scootering home, I'd win a gold medal, is what I'm trying to say. I'm like so confident in my scooter skills that sometimes when I leave the bar with a girl, we'll double up on one.
Há qualquer coisa neste gajo que eu não consigo sintonizar.
Oh yeah, as a man in 2022, that is peak masculinity right there. Oh yeah, I'm shepherding my lady home on a children's toy, baby. You know how it is. I might be a 25-year-old on my parents' cell phone plan, but tonight.
E sucks, probably. Falar em sucks, como é que o que é que estás a achar? Your face right now. Eu bem me quis parecer. O que é que estás a achar do CNT? Real talk.
Tonight, I'm a Hell's Angel who just got some trim. That's. The boys are buzzing, that's right. I mean, like, it's so funny.
Ele aqui
It's such
estava a
a
começar.
paradox between how you feel.
Provavelmente. Your stuff is hella funny, and you are going to go places. Hope when you tour, you come out to Portland, Oregon, and the Helium Club. Tens curtido explorar, mas não vai ser competitivo. Se calhar foi de propósito. Eu não faço ideia que raio de build é que lhes apeteceu mandar. O que eles querem testar é o netcode e não só, não é? É mais o network. Mas parece-me, de facto, se é um teste ao network e ele está mesmo valente merda, eu não sei. Que tipo de feed... O que é que achas que vai acontecer? Imagina, o pessoal joga isto um fim de semana. Se bem que provavelmente eles vão receber... Aquilo deve estar cheio de loggers. É esse o propósito. O pessoal joga e aquilo loga tudo. Mas... não. O que é que eles vão fazer? Eu não percebo muito de netcode, infelizmente. Gostava de perceber mais, só para ter uma ideia do que é que eles iriam fazer de género. Está uma merda! Está uma merda, pessoal. Bora... I don't know... O quê? What do you even do? Meter mais máquinas virtuais? Não metem GGPO? Já não me lembrava do GGPO. O GGPO era o que dava... Em teoria não era aquele que juntava o delay based com rollback. É uma cena assim meio dinâmica. Feito por some dude in his basement. SDK? Damn. Eu lembro de ver um vídeo fixe a explicar mais ou menos. Que é uma cena mais predictive. Se tu estavas a andar para a frente e o jogo depois deixa de receber os inputs ou whatever, ele vai adivinhar que provavelmente vais continuar a andar para a frente. Usava a lógica do move que estás a fazer no frame. O move estás a fazer no frame X, provavelmente estás a fazer no frame seguinte. O problema do rollback era que como ele não precisa de receber a instrução para começar a animar os moves, podia acontecer de o move estar animado a meio. De repente vias o teu adversário a meio de um jab ou whatever. Acho que era um issue que poderia ser introduzido pelo GGPO. Mas também parece um problema de rollback. Não só do GGPO. Só que a diferença é que eu acho que ele juntava coisas, não era? Good game piece out, designed to help create near legless online, blah blah blah, history, design. Rather than waiting for input to be received from other pages before simulating the next frame, GPU predicts the inputs they will send and simulates the next. Eles têm que ter um terceiro player no fundo. Client side prediction. The client program can allow players to manually adjust native input delay in high ping situations, either creating a possibly jerky yet accurate representation of a smoother game with input delay. Eu tô... Esta descrição não é mesmo só do rollback? O GGBO não é só rollback? Ou é? Ou é uma versão diferente do rollback? Assim, provavelmente nada. Assim, provavelmente nada me diz que. Deixa eu ver a definição no repositório. Provavelmente nada nos diz que a Wikipedia está totalmente certo. Incorporate rollback into new and existing games. Isso é muito ambicioso, digo eu. Mas será que isso é uma coisa muito geral? Ou é do género? Malta, saiu o Guilty Gear. Eles, ok, bora dar update a este GGPO cenas para incluir também o Guilty Gear. Ou será que é uma cena mais genérica? Acho que é demasiado ambicioso. Isto parece. Ok, tem 14 pessoas que contribuem para isto. O último pull request foi em 2019. Imensas merdas para configurar. Este é o único. Estas são as únicas instruções que eles têm. Isto para. Fogo, já vi coisas bem mais simples, supostamente, ou menos ambiciosas que isto, com instruções no repositório, tipo, de 50 páginas. É só isto. Tu se calhar usas esta sample application para começar a perceber como é que isso funciona. Está aqui um jogo chamado Vector War que está a funcionar. Boa sorte, não é? See the CMD files in a bin directory for examples on how to start 2, 3 and 4 player games. Para ele não ter que para isto ser uma espécie de interface e não ter que saber nada sobre o jogo, tem que ser como se fosse um extra player, eu acho. E tipo adivinha inputs e envia isso aos dois players e depois atualiza que se estiverem errados. Caramba, mas isso não achas que estás a pedir demasiado às pessoas? Não sei, quem é que usa isto? Se calhar isto é para programadores. Mas depois, imagina, mas depois tu tens. Isto é para eu espetar no meu jogo? Porque eu estava a ver o texto e estava tipo, isto veio resolver jogos. E pelo que eu percebi foi, vem resolver problemas de jogos que já existem. Eu, foda-se. Então são os deuses. Mas não. Isto é só uma framework de rollback para tu espetares no teu shitty ass game que estás a fazer. Used in video games? Que... Aposto que o League of Legends tem isto. Olha aí como o jogo é fixe. Blim, blim. Oh, Drod, este camarão queria tocar um som, mas queria estar sempre a dar queria estar constantemente a ler o fecheiro de cada vez que tocava o som. Ó camarão. Boa noite, estás bom? What's caching? Yeah, eu disse logo, ó camarão, cacha-me essa merda, mano. Just do file IO every time. Faz-me lembrar um colega meu. Eu viro-me para ele e digo: olha, estava a pensar, olha, podias resolver assim. E nisto ele não ouve nada do que eu estou a dizer e faz file IO tipo 2 vezes quando só precisa de um. E acho que até vai fazer muitas vezes durante o curso do jogo. Eu, muito bem, sabes ouvir bem. Após isso ficou Solution direita. Solution de pedreiro. Ele tinha. Ele tinha um a 5 ou 8 que era tipo. Carrega o fecheiro. Tipo, vai ler o fecheiro. Ok, espera um bocadinho, espera aí. Ok, já li. Ok, agora já podes tocar. Está sempre a fazer import do file. E eu disse: olha, isto é um fecheiro. É um fecheiro de menos de um segundo, não vais notar. Mas qualquer outro fecheiro ligeiramente maior vais logo comer merda. E quando forem muitos, então aí é coisa bonita. Mas pronto, está aprendido. Já está. Agora é andar para a frente. Está a melhor performance do jogo 8. Por falar nisso, Dorothy, como é que estás a sentir a performance do jogo? Eu vejo o pessoal a sofrer um bocado. O Cypher não estava a conseguir entrar em jogos. Não era crashar, era. Como é que se diz? É tipo quando entravas era tipo network failed ou whatever. O homem tentava 20 jogos e entrava em um. Tens frame drops com Potato Mode? Mas há algum Potato Mode fora daquilo que o Arada permite? Ou é o Potato Mode do Arada? Eu pensei é bem antigo. Que o cara vais-me dizer que é de 2022. Já devia estar no lixo, foda-se. Mas já tem um mês. Foste mexer no INI? Tu deixa-me meter isto em DirectX 9. Compatível com o Windows XP. Baixa aí as cores, meu. O número de cores que pode ter. Mete aí 16 bits. O jogo não faz pre-compiling de certas cenas gráficas e dá FPS drops. Sim. Só estavas a queixar, está horrível. Yeah. Vais, tipo, o Tekken 7 começou a fazer isso a meio da vida dele. Que é uma valente merda. Tipo, ei, deixa-me fazer aqui um match com um gajo. Oh não, está a dropar. Fuck. Lembras-te que o pessoal, a cena que fazia para dar a volta a essa merda era abrir o jogo no practice, jogar um bocadinho e tal. Ok, já tive aqui uns soluços. Ok, agora sim vou para o rank do whatever. Alhada. Porquê, Alhada? Porquê? Eu estava a dizer e volto a dizer, eu não percebo. Ok, eu percebo que fazer uma engine. Fazer uma engine é um investimento mesmo muito grande. No entanto, olha a Capcom. Olha como é que a Capcom está neste momento. They live in the life, meu. Neste momento. Por causa da puta da engine que fizeram em 2012 ou 13. Aquela merda ainda se aguenta, meu. Estes gajos estão aqui. Ai, ó senhores da Epic, por favor, deixem-nos tirar o V5 da PS4. E eles, não. Eles vão lá. Não sei se queremos. Acho que eles estão a ser um bocado bitches. Pois o Tekken 7 foi uma merda no Unreal e eles voltam a usar o Unreal. Essa cena eu não percebo. Eu não percebo essas coisas. Deu merda, bota a bater com a cabeça outra vez na mesma. What? Pelo menos num business standpoint não faz sentido. Quando uma coisa não funciona, porque é que repetes? Quer dizer, claro que vais-me dizer, como assim não funcionou? O jogo vendeu milhões e milhões e milhões e milhões de cópias! Funcionou muito bem! E eu, epá, não posso. Não posso argumentar contra isso. Onde é que está o vídeo que eu estava a ver? Este gajo tem muita piada. Camarão, vais adorar este gajo, tem muita
Feel
piada.
versus how you actually look. Like you feel like such a badass, but you just look like such a nipple, you know? You know, I'm up there like, baby girl, that pussy's mine tonight. Don't grab my hips that hard.
Sou a mesma que ele tem piada, não sou? Ok, vamos dar um minuto ao gajo.
Also, shout out to the chicks that are willing to risk it all for some dick after the bar closes. Seriously. The girls in this city will be like, it's not that serious, and then claw onto my pecs for dear life. Down Rhino. Oh, man.
Estou a fazer um esforço.
COVID's
Vou
over.
fechar os olhos.
It's over. Listen, I'm not a doctor or a reliable guy, but
Se eu não fechar os olhos não consigo
it's
ouvir
over.
sequer.
Calling it in the air. I'm gonna be honest. I'm 25. Okay, like this past year, I didn't take it seriously. Over Christmas, I literally took a COVID test with blows still in my nose. So.
Wait, was this funny?
Literally, during Christmas, my mom's calling from downstairs. Like, is it positive or negative? I'm like, it just says legend. I don't know. I've had 6 booster shots. I'm legit not worried. I've had 6. They don't care. You can just keep going around.
Rooting for you, dude. Your sets are funny and you have tons of potential.
I'm like, do it. Yeah, just hit my leg. I want fucking superpowers.
Not gonna lie, this ain't me. He fucking sucks. Nem sequer chegamos ao Tony Hawk. Damn. Yo, you rule, dude. Subscribed and hyped to see where this takes you. Pray. He's praying for him. Tens potencial como desenvolvedor de jogos. Opa! É assim, o homem pode. Não é? Isto é ganhando experiência, receber feedback, talvez consiga ir melhorando a coisa, não sei. Se bem que isto aqui é um ano depois e I'm not so sure, man. I'm not so sure. Hey Alec, here from your Don't Tell comedy set. Loved it. Subscribe to see more of your content. Have fun. You're hilarious and it seems so natural. Hopping on the hype train. Eu andava a ver um comediante que foi uma amiga que me mostrou. Por acaso cago-me a rir com esse gajo. Chama-se Matt Rife. Esse gajo é cool. Ele a improvisar. Ele a improvisar com as pessoas no público. É muito fixe.
You texting right now. You scheduling some dick? What are you doing? What's the move? You were just looking? That's worse. Who you texting right now? You were just looking at whose text? I saw the blue bubbles on there. Who was it? Who's more important than me right now? I want to know who's number one in your life right now. Who is it? You were just looking at what? It better be pictures of me. It better be my Instagram. Show me if it was me. And bitch, don't you scroll to another app. I swear to God, if you open another app, you want to be real? Be present.
Is this reverse heckling? This is reverse heckling.
What's your name?
Lana.
Lana?
Eu já me caguei muito a rir com este gajo.
Lana?
Lana.
You're saying exactly what I'm saying. Lana.
Lana.
Lana?
Lana.
Did I not just fucking say that? Spell it.
Lorna.
Lorna. Lorna. Not even a real name. I see why you mispronounced it. Lorna? What's your last name? The Rings? Lorna the Rings? Whatever, dude. Fucking nerds. Whatever. You drove 200 miles from me to sit on your phone?
Get fucked.
Were you checking directions for the drive back? What was that? That was just 4 vowels in a row. Bro, British people just say fuck consonants, dude. Look at me and my ball. Bro, who the fuck are you people, dude? Say letters. You just dip on half the word sometimes. What do you do?
I'm a buyer.
You're a buyer of. We're all buyers.
Hello, Barbies. Okay.
I can't even say it because
You won't even say why? Is it people? Like, what is it? What do you mean buy? How bad could it possibly be?
Olá, Gonão, estás bom?
I buy aluminium.
She just said something that was so not a word.
I'm good.
Aluminium?
Como é que foi esse sábado?
Aluminum. Avada Kedavra! Avada Kedavra! Avada Kedavra! You're all dead. You're all so dead, dude. Oh, fuck y'all, man. That's not a word. Aluminium? Where are all the extra letters coming from? You're doing too much. All the aluminium. No, fuck that, guys. You're wrong. I'm thinking of the spelling of it in my head. There's no I after the M. Nope. Not gonna do this right now. You're not about to make me look stupid. Aluminum. Whatever, dude. Fuck you guys, dude. You get one word right and you think you're fucking hot shit.
He got fucked. Man! O que é que eu ia fazer? O que é que vocês iam fazer? O que é que vocês iam fazer? Vocês iam à rua? Digam-me a verdade. Vocês iam sair? Iam ao jardim? A relva deve estar fresquinha a esta hora. Ias olhar para o teu menu? Para o teu menu? Ias ver se conseguias pôr qualquer coisa. Ias fazer a bombing mission a seguir. Pizza Fighter 3? O que é isso? Não era má ideia fazer a bombing mission inteira? Tens que ir sacar os assets. Deixa eu ver. Final Fantasy Assets Download. Chegas aqui e sacas os 3D models todos, não é? Oh, tá aqui tudo, meu. Uma Tifa. Fazes 2D. Depois onde é que vais buscar as coisas? Afinal, como é que vai ser o teu projeto? Mano, o preview destas cenas está brutal. Eu não estou a carregar em nada. É só passar o rato. Houve alguém que fez ganda CSS, meu. CSS Wizard. Achas que isto é 3JS? Calma contigo, LinkedIn Recruiter. C++ Rockstar. Wait, what? Ah, porque eu disse CSS Wizard. Espera aí, como é que se faz inspect element? Acho que isto é 3JS. Como é que eu faço inspect só de uma cena? Olha, see model 360 preview image. Docker Ninja, Frontend Jedi Knight. Esta função é genérica do 3GS? Ou será que foram eles que fizeram para o projeto deles? Talvez se me aparecia documentação. Preview background. Loaded. A simple HTML5 YouTube and Vimeo player. Abre o project? O que é isso? Abrir o project. Eu não sei o que é isso, meu. Eu não sou web dev, meu. Isto é o model. É isto? Eu não posso copiar esta parte? Posso. Ups. Isto foi um mistáquio. Ah, estás a ver? E não tem nenhum 3D isto. Isto é só uma spreadsheet. Isto é um sprite de cocó. Um GIF? Mas diz JPEG? É um JPEG? O gajo está a escolher a frame. O gajo está a escolher a frame. É como tu dizes. Em relação à posição do rato, o gajo escolhe um frame. Um destes frames, não é? Está tudo. Isto é uma spreadsheet, não é? É que se estivesse mesmo a renderizar o modelo 3D ia ser fodido. Ia ser fodido para o site. Yeah. E agora que sabemos o segredo disto. É que engraçado. Isto fica muito diferente com quando fazem Inspect Element. Eles não estavam à espera. E agora roda-se todo. E fodeu tudo. Estragou. Alguém chama o dev, meu. Ele, oh, mano, se tirares um inspect funciona bem, mano. Onde é que está? Onde é que está o Chocobo que eu estava a ver há bocado? Pois é, assim já está direitinho o Chocobo. E esta espada também. Porque deve ser. Eles estavam a cortar X tamanho. E quando tu fazem Inspect Element, eles tentam cortar o mesmo tamanho, mas já não é o mesmo. Deve ser isso. E depois roda tudo. Hello, Jamie. Olha aqui. Eu acho que é isso. Inspecionar. E ele deve tentar cortar. Partiu! Está partido! O tamanho do slice fica errado. Mas neste está direito. Então. Mete mais frames nisso, meu. Podemos meter mais frames nisto. E se eu fizer este? Será que este vai ser diferente dos outros? Não, vai ser igual. Estás a ver? O background size. Se eu mudar isto, às tantas dá para ajustar. Se bem que este gajo está direito, mas outro qualquer. Espera aí. É o X que está muito grande, pá. Deixa eu meter assim. Ups. Acho que não tem nada a ver. Vai, 200 pixels. Ah! Ups. 1000 pixels. Então é por isso que o pessoal se cola em WebDev. É porque é uma coisa que podes experimentar imediatamente. Ou seja, aquilo estava a 4000, tinha que ser para aí 5000. Não, eu já estava a 5000, então tem que ser para aí 6000. 7000? E vou já para os 7000. Está quase, está quase. Oh mano, oh mano. Mas a altura também tem que ser maior. Ui, ficou muito alta. Deixa eu ver. Ai, oh mano, está quase. Está quase fixed. Isto devia ser dinâmico. Mas também, who cares, não é? Vou pôr 500 desta vez. Não está centrada. Estou quase a arranjar a tifa. I fixed it! Quantos sites que para sacar cenas nos obrigam a aceitar merdas e do bypass por estarem mal feitos? Olha, nem sabia disso. Mano, dei fixe, mano, olha. Podes arranjar rápido da F5. Não vou dar F5. Olha aí. Este cloud também precisa de fixing. O inspect cenas é uma coisa muito interessante. Ei! Queres aprender sobre JavaScript?
This is the pattern matching proposal for ECMAScript.
What's pattern matching? Eu não sei o que é. O gajo é fixe, tem que saber o que é pattern null checks. Wait, what's even... Is a technique where you test an expression to determine if it has certain characteristics. C# pattern matching provides more concise, blá blá blá, não quero saber. Quero. É isto o pattern matching? Maybe isn't number. This is the pattern matching? E o gajo está tipo pattern matching em GS?
Because, of course, you can't actually call it JavaScript because Oracle will then come and sue you. Like, actually, not kidding. Oracle will come and
É como script pattern matching.
figure you out.
Vê este gajo. Porquê? Porque eventualmente começam a entrar coisas, acho eu, na cabeça.
Okay, so we're gonna actually go through. Pattern matching, and we're gonna see what does the new pattern matching look like. The proposal by the TC39 committee. We got some champions right here. Awesome. Hey, champions, way to go. All right, so what's the problem they're trying to solve?
Existe?
There are many ways to match values in the language, but there are no ways to match patterns beyond regular expressions for strings. Switch
É o que está
is
aqui na
severely limited,
documentação.
and it may not,
Só
appear
regular
in
expressions.
the expression position. An explicit break is required in each case to avoid.
Só é assim, eu não quero estar a falar por ti, mas eu vou adivinhar que tu não és mestre de regex. Regex é fodido também, olha para isto. Pumbas. Tenho uma amiga que só usa o ChatGPT para lhe fazer regexes. Porque honestamente aquilo parece tudo jumbled letters. Manda currículo para o Sketchfab. Dizes isso, mas a verdade é que às vezes é o que te vai safar. É tipo, epá, este regex deu-me aqui ganda carry nesta feature. Foda-se. Obrigado. Obrigado, deuses do regex. Portanto, neste momento só tens regex. E se for em JavaScript. Isso parece-me, pá, 3 ou 4 passos afastados de pattern matching. Damn. Uma coisa muito à pata, parece.
So I don't know if you know this. This is Lua? What the hell am I doing with Lua? But if you go to, let's see, I don't know if you guys know this. This is kind of a weird thing about TypeScript. If you go like this, switch, I don't know, let's see, foo, right? You do one of those and const foo equals blah, 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 right? You can do something like case, bar, and then you can do this, right? And then, const a equals, 69, and then break, right? That's okay. Then you can go case baz, and then you can do another one and const a again, right? Const a equals 420, right? And so you can do this. It's just saying because foo, I already defined foo somewhere else up here, and it's like, hey, you can't.
Come and listen to the idiot! Hey, everybody! The idiot's on!
Hey, thank you for the follow. Obrigado pelo follow, Cheesy69. How you doing, man? I hope you can speak Portuguese, or else you're fucked. You're fucked.
TypeScript. I'm TypeScript. Anyways, cool way to be able to do that.
Espera, o que é que instalaste com o NPM? Tive que usar uma vez para guardar a cor num array que criei. Essa cor vinha de um color picker. Que estranho. Olha, já usei para criar JSONs. Tinha que fazer uma cena super repetitiva. E eu não vou ficar aqui 3 tardes nisto. Vou usar um regex que corta-me isto e pronto. Mas acho que se pode usar para muito mais coisas. Mesmo no código, ainda não usei. Podia usar um dia destes. Por causa há um problema que eu tenho em que podia usar isso. Em vez de comparar strings.
But I agree. It is complete ass pain. Right? Nothing's worse. Honestly, nothing is worse than seeing crap like this, right? Where you have like this kind of stuff going on, because then you have an A that's within all of your case statements except for this one, which shadows over an A. Like, I've seen stuff like this. It is just maniacal. Truly, truly, truly maniacal. Break goes outside the scope.
Okay.
It's insane. Let's see, are available, let's see, in the scope of others unless curly braces.
Wait. Switch is severely limited. Oh, damn. Por alguma razão, A única maneira que eu tinha para armazenar a cor vinda do Color Picker era com Regex. O meu colega que sabia trabalhar com Regex não me ajudou nada porque também não sabia.
Are used. Oh, I didn't.
Mano, vocês têm que fazer. Têm que fazer. Como é que chama aquilo? Os exercícios. Vais àquele site dos exercícios e vais fazendo. Uma vez por dia.
I should have read further. There we go. And you can only do
É tipo
comparison
throw
on this.
break.
Yep, exactly. Priorities for the solution. This section details the proposal priorities. Note. Okay.
Quem é que te ajudou?
Okay. So pattern matching. Let's see. All right. The pattern matching construct is a full conditional logic construct that can do more than just pattern matching, such as there have been and there will be more trade-offs that need to be made. In those cases, we should prioritize the ergonomics of the structural pattern matching over the capabilities of the construct. Okay.
Está-se bem. Eu só me preocupo é que eu quero que tu aprendas coisas, senão tu vais estar tão fodido.
We already know all this. I assume if you don't understand why
Mas vai.
Switch sucks,
Opa, o que importa é não parares de fazer coisas, I guess.
then I mean, go play with the difference.
É que eventualmente tu vais ter que ir fundo alguma coisa e o ChatGPT não vai ajudar. Mas vais ter que ir fundo na mesma.
This idea that matching should be an expression, good. Pattern matching construct should be usable as an expression. Love it. Love all of that. I mean, I'm actually struggling to see what does this mean. Oh yeah, okay. So this is a return statement. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I now struggle. I unstruggle. Should have just waited a second. The value of the whole expression is the value of whatever clause is matched. Okay. Exhaustiveness and ordering. I love this. If a developer wants to ignore certain possible cases, they should specify that explicitly. This is like a huge W. I really hope that they do this. It would be nuts to have a match statement without that. Right? Like Rust. Yeah, exactly like Rust. A development time error is less costly than a production time error. Absolutely. If developer wants two cases to share logic, what is known as fall through switch, they should specify it explicitly. Oh.
Mas se tiveres fundamentos, lá depois volta. Estás a ver?
Interesting. Are there gonna... Oh!
Fundamentos abstratos ou gerais de como é que as coisas idealmente haveriam de funcionar, não é? Por exemplo, se reparares, eu e o Droth tivemos o mesmo instinto quando estávamos a ver o teu problema, certo? Foi tipo, então, e o cache? Isto não tem a ver com linhas de código nem nada. Tem a ver mais com a arquitetura da coisa.
Are they going to make an explicit fall-through logic? I don't think I've ever seen that or know of it. Is that like a thing? Can you do that in Rust? I have never seen an explicit fall-through case. Does that mean you're introducing a new keyword called fall-through or something like that? Go has it? I feel like I've seen it in Go. That's why, like, in my head, I'm like, I swear I've seen this, but I don't know where. Interesting. Userland objects should be able to encapsulate their own matching semantics without necessarily privileging built-ins. Okay, this includes regular expressions, licenses. No, TC39, you don't appear to have a license yet for regular expressions. So maybe you shouldn't just be illegally, okay, and out of terms and condition using such phrases like that, okay? I just want to let you know, because we all know one thing, because you shouldn't be adding regular expressions to a code base without a license, and those who have a license generally know it's better not to use them, okay? Remember.
Wait, what? O que é que aprofundaste no JavaScript?
Remember that. Oh, I'm just going to do a quick email parser and IP address. This is going to go great.
A brief summary of typical disasters, parsing email or IP addresses. Regex é um bocadinho poderoso demais.
No, it's not. No, it didn't go great. It's never gone great. It never has been great. It's never going to go great. It is always an awful experience. By the way, this is by some coding guy on Twitch. Me and him worked together on at Netflix, and him and I won a Hack Day award together. We replaced a lot of the stuff doing with Netflix and took off all the JSON and did a really strong binary encoding. We just did literally C structs. We just inlined a bunch of C structs and then transferred it over, and then we were able to beat production by doing a series of Galaxy S3s, or Galaxy, whatever they called them, Galaxy 3s, Samsung phones. We beat Amazon AWS by making our own microservices running on Galaxy 3s or whatever it was.
It was
pretty fun.
Damn.
We took the W.
That's crazy. Estás a ver isto? Tens de falar com a Maria, que ela quer aprender. I don't know. Web. Mas estás a ver, isto é engineering. Viste o que ele disse? Que cena doida. Mais como trabalhar HTML de forma mais dinâmica sem apoio das frameworks. A cena é mais perceberes. Imagina, se te aparecer uma framework à frente e tu corres uma função ou whatever, tu estás tipo, yeah, claramente ele está a fazer isto no JavaScript. Isso até no dia a dia pode não ser essencial, mas naquele dia em que parte tudo, em vez de meteres as mãos à cabeça, vais simplesmente procurar e resolver a coisa. Yeah, mas os frameworks é tipo. O trabalho está quase todo feito por ti, não é? Estás mais a juntar blocos do Lego. É mais isso.
Just then. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Anyways, let's keep on.
E quando alguma coisa partir, não vais saber o que fazer. Não é? Imagina. Até andar de carro e não fazes a mínima como é que ele funciona. O que é ok, mas também não és pago para andar de carro. Mas és pago para trabalhar em GS.
Going. Prior art. Do I seriously need you do need a license, okay? Are you
Mas imagina, da mesma maneira, alguém, o teu boss fez para ti e diz: oh não, o nosso Vue.js quebrou em produção, o que é que fazemos? E tu: I don't fucking know, estou sim, JavaScript expert, podes por favor vir aqui? Damn, era fodido.
You wouldn't download a car, would you? All right, user land to matching. Oops, hold on. Prior art. Okay, those proposals, ads, pattern matching. Okay, so there's a lot of prior art. Obviously, they didn't mention. Okay, they did mention Rust. They also mentioned CoffeeScript, which still is a mistake. User land match. A list
Até já.
of community libraries that provide similar matching functionality. Optional TS patterns, Babel plugin proposal pattern matching, matches.
Eu disse Babel, para mim, eu digo Babel. Babel! Babel! Desculpem, sou estúpido.
Patcom. All right. Match res. When
O senhor está a falar muito
this
baixinho,
equals
não tá?
this, handle body. So I'm really curious how this is going to work. Do you know what I mean? Like, I am really curious how they plan on doing this because, like, how do they know that you're exhaustive? Because in some sense, to be exhaustive, like, especially on an object like this, to be exhaustive, it has to know the type. The type has to be defined, like, for real. Since JavaScript is all loosey-goosey, do you just always have to have a default? You know, which kind of sucks. Like, that, it really feels like it ruins pattern matching if you have to have a default everywhere, right? That's the point of pattern matching, is that I don't have to have a default. I explicitly state every possible way to handle this one thing. It is interesting. I never thought about that with JavaScript because I was wondering how this is going to look.
Eu
So
nunca
I
usei
assume what
pattern
this is
matching.
actually doing is it must build up some sort of sweet bytecode inside the engine, like when they actually implement this, that will just do, you know, C++ comparison of these properties, right? Okay, I don't really understand. I also have a hard time understanding this syntax specifically. Are they saying that there is going to be 2 or more properties on this thing? Status, it'll be a number, that's 200. Body, it just
O
has
que é que eu ia
to
fazer em
exist.
City of
And then
Thieves?
rest, which is actually going to create a new object that represents the remainder of the properties. I think that's what it's saying. It matches objects, not types. Exactly. So that's what's kind of wild about this proposal, is that it matches on objects, not types. And so you lose a lot of the cool, like, I assume there's a lot of optimizations inside of a proper match that can't happen here. Match expression, the whole block beginning with the match keyword is the match construct. Res is a matchable. Oh, okay. A matchable. What is a matchable? Just so we understand, just so we have the right terms. Wait, where the hell did I just push that? Matchable. There we go. A value, let's see. The value a pattern is matched against. Okay, so that's just a term. Okay. So it's just a term, whatever. It is what it is. Okay. It's actually just that. Let's see. There are 4 clauses in this example, 3 when clauses and a default one. A clause consists of a left-hand side and a right-hand side separated by a colon. The left-hand side begins with when or the default keyword. The when keyword must be followed by a pattern in parentheses. Each of the when clauses here contains object patterns. The parenthesized pattern may be followed by a guard, which consists of an if keyword. Okay, cool. So that's kind of very like Rust, and I'm sure there's other languages that have it as well. I think I've seen it in plenty of other ones. I think OCaml has it, all that. The right-hand side of any expression, it will be evaluated if the left-hand side successfully matches. Okay, so it's like, I mean, oh wow, they're talking about this? Have we become Lua? It is kind of interesting that we're introducing a lot of keywords here.
Wow.
One problem I always kind of have with JavaScript just in general is that I feel like it has a series of really good ideas, but often it can be wrapped in kind of ways that feel like it gets out of control a little bit. And I'm a little bit worried about how, you know, I'm a little worried about how far or weird this can go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be a whole, like, debugging is going to be kind of unfun, you know? It could be weird. I don't know. Maybe it'll be great. My assumption is that I will love this, right? I will love using this. But my assumption is there's going to be a few times that I will hate that I'm using it. You know what I mean? You're unfun. Okay, calm down. This sample is a contrived parser for a text-based adventure game. Okay, cool. All right, the first clause. Okay, we already know how all these things work. I don't think we have to do that. Array length checking. Match res is empty. If is empty. Really?
Pra onde é que é?
Really? Like, I just assumed I would see something like this, right? It'd be, you know, a thing, right? And I would see something that looked like, case that. Like, I figured that would be the empty array. That makes way more sense. Like, that's like pattern matching. It feels, right? I really don't like the idea. So I think one thing that gets really kind of complicated here, and I think is going to be really unforeseen, is that you're definitely going to have a lot of logic executing that you may or may not realize that you're executing because you're going to have to order these things in, like, you know, you could imagine that any hot path item, you're going to have to really think about it, which is, doesn't feel great. Anyways, array patterns implicit length check coming, incoming. Okay, let's see. Implicitly check the length of it's incoming. Okay. Array patterns. I don't know what this is. What is array patterns? That's what I wanted to see, is array patterns. Okay, so that's not what. That's anyways. Bindings from regex patterns with named capture groups. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I wonder how the G works in this. Did anyone ask about the G? What's the G looking like it? Right? Because for those that don't know, G contains state. A global match has state, so therefore it is kind of it could be. I wonder what happens when you use a match with the G. You know what I mean? Top G or G spot? We don't even know. We don't even know who's G.
Top G or G
streamer
spot.
On Twitch. Her name's Study Time, but we just call her G. It goes kaboom. I know. It's just, again, there's a lot of oddities that can happen, especially in the regex world when it comes to JavaScript. I wonder if they're going to disable the G. My assumption is this will make JS even slower. Bros, let's see. Bros will overuse it and write, well, actually, the code doesn't matter. Developer speed is what matters. Processors are fast. Yes, this will. I mean, this already happens no matter what. this is already a statement. That's why we have it. Disable the G-Spot. This feature made by Arch Linux. Yes, it is. It's made by Arch Linux. But it's like, it's a real, it is a real conundrum, which I think that this, one thing that I see right here is this makes it a lot harder to reason about your code and how it's executing. That's why, you know, I'm a little worried about it, but, you know, maybe it's good. I'm not a fan of regexes. You should know that. Speaking of interpolations, okay.
Tenho andado a pensar em interpolações. Vocês...
Okay. Here we see the
Alguém aqui
interpolation
conhece
operator,
LURP,
which
a função
escapes
LURP?
from pattern mode syntax to expression mode syntax. It is conceptually very similar to using template strings, okay? Written as just LF, LF is an identifier pattern, which should always match regardless of the value. So 0A is new line, 0D must be returned. I always remember it, if you're ever wondering, is it /r/n or /n/r? How I always remembered it is it's the
Duvido de
register.
interpolação.
Because that's what you're gonna need after you get done dealing with /r/n and /n/r or /r/n. You will need one. Anyways, I actually don't understand what they're trying to say. Why can't we just provide this as a value when it's this value? Is it because this is a string and this is... Because there is no char type, therefore there's an oopsie daisy going on here. This is a char proper type and this is a char string type, therefore you have to do this. Where's the ticks? I don't think I quite get this. I mean, I think I understand what's happening here, but I would expect at least like ticks on each side of this to kind of like,
Explica bem.
you know, this is just a lot of syntax. Huh. Another question I have is,
Coitado
does
do
this,
cão, tá
is this a
estressado.
single time
Oh, Zelda,
operation,
Zelda,
meaning
Zelda!
compile time or, you know, /interpretation time for the first time? Do they take this value and since it's a constant, do they move it out and they never recompute it? Or do they compute it every single time due to the loosey-goosey nature of JavaScript? I'm just curious. I'm curious about these kind of things. Anyways, I'm just a curious cat, okay?
Shh. Anda cá.
Okay. Let's see. Let's look at this option.
Então.
Let's see. Value has
Então,
value.
o que é que se passa?
Okay. Do this. Get value. If it has this, we do this value. Else throw.
Ah,
this
era
thing.
ali que estava.
Some value. By the way, I really hate. I will say that like on the level of bad syntax, the #me sign as denoting private in JavaScript feels emotionally bruising. Honestly, it feels like... It just feels like they said, you know what? I refuse private. Because I feel like the engine could have just been like, okay, we know how to handle private, right? Like, you're still denoting it with
Não quero
still
saber desse
denoting
gajo.
that it's private with something. I feel like the engine could have done this.
Não do gajo
It
que está a
just
falar,
feels
do,
weird, and this somehow
do
does not
mestre
make me feel
de,
happy.
das pirâmides de Gizé que está ali. Mestre da espada.
I agree, and this is coming from someone who loves JS. I've never liked this syntax. I just find it horrible. I've also gotten into arguments with my coworkers about this, where it's like someone had, you know, class, we'll just recreate this, where we had it in TypeScript, and they wanted everything to be underscored, prefixed, because it's not technically. Oh, thank you. Because it's not, you know, because it's not technically private. And it's just like.
Eu preciso deste e do
I have
outro.
this rule of
Este não
thumb,
dá muito
which
dinheiro,
is
pois
that
não.
if you break TS by accessing private items and then using like TS ignore,
What are you even doing, bro? Não é? If you do that.
two things happen. One, I've designed something that's horrible, or two, you are doing something that is horrible. Right? And so it's like, why would I do that? Right? the TypeScript compiler tells me exactly that I can't execute this. I rely on my IDE to tell me the correct thing to do, or my PDE, my personalized development environment, to do the right thing, right? So why would I put semantic meaning on a character? I just think it's dumb. It comes from an old tradition that made sense back in the day to let people know that this is private and may change. But that's because we used to just write JavaScript, and just JavaScript was a horrifying experience. TypeScript is a bad experience. It's not horrifying, right? Like, I can write something, you know? I could do that. Still very common. It's a crazy thing to do, underscoring private fields. I just do not understand it. Like, I understood it in the day in which you didn't have an LSP. When you didn't have an LSP and you didn't have the ability to be immediately told, or even told during some sort of like developer time, non-runtime moment that, hey, this thing can't exist, to me that made sense. But since we don't exist in that world anymore, we should stop using it for that. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. That world doesn't exist. Now it makes no sense. There's plenty of things that made sense at one point. Let's see, regex. Let's see. Regexes are a major motivator for the
Como é que vamos todos às
custom
gajas?
protocol. Oh my goodness, my emotions
Como é
are
que combinamos
broken.
todos ir às gajas?
My emotions are literally broken reading that statement. Okay, so let's keep on going down. Custom matcher protocol. Okay. Static sum value, none. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Symbol matcher is a function matched, has value in val.
Em Braga compensa. Sei lá, nunca saí de casa. Só saí de casa para passear o cão.
Oh, this is this object. Oh, weird. Oh, this is that took me a second to kind of figure out what they're trying to say. So has value is being interpreted as a property.
Como é que é, Lepão? Estás fixe?
Inside value. And this value. Okay, so if it's matched. Okay, if it's matched. Okay, I think I see it. Matched in value. Okay, I think I see it. I think I understand this. I think I understand this. Which means that we can do this. Okay, I didn't understand this. That is horrifying syntax. Okay, so I think I understand
Caralho,
what's
puta de pariu
happening
este
here.
boss de merda.
Oh my goodness, I think I understand what's happening here. Do you know what width does? Width is the devil's keyword, and is it making a
Se és
resurgence
do Pips,
in
toca para
when
a parte do
cases?
ecrã. Can see the boss.
Is that what we're seeing? Is a resurgence of the world's grossest operator?
Sou vampiro porque não saio de casa? Oi,
Width
é
is
assim que funciona?
deprecated. Width is like one of the only deprecated items ever in JavaScript. It was such a bad idea. Width is a preposition. Follow me for more tips. Damn. The Satan's keyword, legitimately a Satan's keyword. Holy cow. In this sample implementation of a common option type, the expression inside this are the static constructors sum and option, which have a symbol matcher method. This method is invoked with the matcher. So here's my next question. This right here means that it's constructing an object every time it does a match statement. See, like, this is one of those things that people aren't catching on to. Since I have to have such an eye for memory usage, like, I am definitely seeing something here. Like,
Como?
things
Como é que
are
aquilo me
being
tocou?
created. Right? I don't know what it's going to do to performance. I can't make a
Okay, you know what?
direction either
Kamehameha.
way, but it seems
It's Kamehameha time.
as if this could be really really difficult. You know what I mean? Object pool this, you filthy casuals. Exactly. Thank you, Oat Steel. Thank you. Since you know this thing probably has a very limited life, you could probably just literally have it as a singular thing. Yeah, well, if you come from Lua, that's like the length of something. Okay, yeah. The interpolation pattern can be optional chained into another pattern with chaining. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here it comes. Okay. I was hoping to see something. Built-in custom matchers.
Manda lá o Kamehameha, ó, palhaço. Sorry, guys.
I guess we're leaning into the no types for JavaScript.
Este gajo dava muitos pontos. É para
I mean,
500.
this statement can only exist in a world in which you need types, but you're not allowed to have types. That's the only world that can exist in. When name and
Isto não é suficiente, pois não?
color. Hold on. I think I see this. I think I see what's happening here. Return matched stir equals lowercase.
Alguém me diga quanto é que a espada
So
precisa.
only if name is color to lowercase. Okay, I'm super actually. Okay, actually, I'm genuinely confused here. Because this looks like it will only match things that
É
say
1800
color,
ou é 1600?
right? Is that what it's saying? I'm actually having a hard time trying to figure out what's happening here. So what I think I see is that you have a name and you run this function which produces an object which has a matcher, which the match function is then created on it, in which that match function gets passed in with the thing you're matching on, which in this case is a CSS property, and then we're going to return and we're going to take the string, we're going to create it all to lowercase from up here, and then from there we're going to match it against what was passed in and lowercase that one as well. So what I see is that name and name has
A merda do
color
comando que não vale
and
caralho.
value.
Eu juro, eu vou...
I see
Quando
it.
comprar um
It's
novo,
taking a
eu vou dar
CSS
tantos
property and
pontapés e
ensuring
esmagar
that
este
it's the
comando até
color
aos
property,
mil
and then we
milhões
get
de
the
bocadinhos
value out,
bocados.
and that's that. Oh,
Que eu estou
this
farto
is
desta
like
merda.
Oh my goodness. But name is unused in this
É.
scope, but do you need to specify name because you need to be able to AND it with this property? Or AND it with this matcher? Is that what's happening?
O gajo cai-me da perna sozinho, meu, constantemente.
I think that's what's happening.
Adoro azul da 5. Oh, só está
That's
sempre a dizer
really
que é a mesma
complicated.
merda
Yeah,
que este,
dude,
só que pior.
This is brain fuck. This is okay, so that's what's happening. To be able to run this thing on the matchable is this name right here.
Deixa-me pensar.
So the name effectively gets pooped into this thing because the thing that comes out of this interpolator is a symbol matcher, so therefore it's going to run the symbol matcher on it. It's an object with symbol matcher, and therefore it's going to run it on this thing,
Já sei
and
porque
we're
eu queria
ensuring
estar
that
ali.
color will be used. Another thing that's a little crazy here is that every single time, at least as far as I can tell, every single time this thing is ran, we reproduce this symbol matcher right here, based on this string.
Onde é que eu costumo ir buscar a essence que eu preciso?
I walk in on this. Yeah, it's a little crazy. Maybe I need more time to understand this. Like, I can see why people like this,
Oh,
right? Like,
pega
this
nisso.
makes sense. Why would you not like this? This is like, of course
Ele
you
não
like
deixa
this.
passar?
Of course you do. Right? Who doesn't want that? A motivating example. Right? Like, I understand why you, okay, if status is greater than this, request error. Well, you know, as a motivating example, this is hilarious. You know why? Because if I return I'm a teapot, it's a request error. 500s and 400s are very, very different. It's funny that even in this thing, it's just like, okay, that's crazy talk. A more concise, a more functional handling of Redux reducers. Someone is drinking some serious Kool-Aid to do Redux reducers with this. Okay, here we go. To-dos reducers. State equals initialize state actions. Isn't that considered like a complete naughty already right there? You're having... Wait, is this even legal syntax? Isn't this illegal syntax? You can't have something that comes with an initialized state and then an uninitialized one. Call the cops right now. Well, yes, this is a default value, but then this one doesn't have a default value. Bruh. This is like, that's normal and fine? No, it's not! That is a straight to jail item right there. No, this is fine. No, you are crazy. Okay, return match action. When type is set, visibility filter, payload, viz filter, filter. Oh, look at that nice copy. Viz filter, filter. Okay, so we take the object, we break the object, we reproduce the object, and we throw on a viz filter from the action. Okay, cool. Type to do add-on, do this, add this thing to the front of the list. Or first we recreate the list and then we put in a new one. All right, let's go. Type toggle. Let's do this. We're going to take this one. We're going to take the to-dos, create a copy of it until we get this one. We're going to splice it out. You know splice just works, right? Or not even, they're not even splicing. What are you doing? Holy shit, I just realized what this thing is doing. This thing's taking state, taking the to-dos, copying
Acabei de fazer
the to-dos
asneira.
out, creating a new to-do object.
Streaming another streamer? What the fuck?
And the new to-do object
this is
gets
streamception
recreated,
time.
It looks like, where we flop this thing, and then we also return out.
This is a
look at
programmer
that
dude,
beauty
so I like to
syntax.
listen to
Can
him.
we all agree that?
And I had some
Don't you just
programmers
love the
on
idea?
chat.
Well, we can't use return statements, so here's a parenthesis expression
But the
return.
truth is, they suck at programming, so they're not really interested in this.
That is so good. And then we recopy the thing, and also the new to-dos. Like, you recopied every single object in here. Camel is alive and well after this. Camel is loving life right now. You know, one of the funniest things about this is that you always see this argument about why you use Redux or something like that. And Mark
never do
from
this,
Front End
boss.
Masters did a vanilla.
Why don't I
NPC,
need this, boss?
And people looked
Usually.
at how he was handling actions, which he effectively had this exact same piece of code, except for it's like a series of functions. And people are like, "That's unmaintainable. What happened if you have to add more?" I mean, in this example, you'd have literally the exact same problem. It's just a slightly different location. It's funny how it really goes back to the original statement that I made, I think, last one, which is DX is, if it feels better to me, that's DX, right? Like, if you're used to this, then this will be fine. Do I think this is a little crazy? There is so much happening right here. Yeah, I feel like it's a little crazy. But for someone who's used to this, this is DX, right? Concise conditional logic in JSX. Fetch URL, path, props, match props, when loading, when error due. I never even caught the do keyword. The Lord's Loop! Except for this isn't the Lord's Loop. This is only just a Lord's Loop with length 1. You know, many of us have a length 1. And we're all still really great, okay? I just want you to know that. Okay? We're totally still pretty awesome, okay? This is just so funny to me. This is so funny to me that you have a do with the parentheses, and then to cause it to return out a value expression, you have to do this because you can't disambiguate a scope versus an object. It's just so beautiful. This is where I think the word
I need to
break
fucking
really would make a lot
throw
of
this
niceness here.
controller
Just
to the
break with
garbage
value.
bin.
I think Zig does that, and I like that. I don't think Zig does that. I think Zig does something else. I would love to see just some sort of explicit keyword here, because this just looks crazy. All right, proposal, match construct, blah 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 blah. We already looked at matchable. This is where we do all the definitions. We've talked about guard clauses already, array pattern matching, all that kind of stuff.
I do guard clauses.
I like this. See, this is exactly what I wanted to see. We found one int, we found two. Why can't we have an empty? Where is the empty? Why did we have to have that if statement? I like this. This is what I want.
Heal.
This is what I want. I want that. I like this. This is great. This is great. All right. I think we've kind of reached kind of the example to the end of all that kind of stuff. This is also really weird. Type coercion. Is this, or not type coercion, this is type checking via a match. Which, it's just kind of crazy. Just in general to me. Like, this whole statement is kind of nutty. Do you know what I mean? Is it just me? Am I being too old? I could be too old. Maybe I'm too old. I think I'm gonna go buy a box of brand cereal. I'm gonna buy a box of brand cereal, maybe get my pooping under control, you know. There's no default. I know there's no default. How does it know there's no default? Right? See, like, that's one of those things that makes match, like, exactly. You're actually 100% correct. There's something that makes match really, really amazing, which is that you can exhaustively match anything. Is this exhaustive or not? How do they know it's exhaustive or not? Follow-up. Okay. Property
I
name
got
had already
the
gets attached.
essences.
Okay, I was about to say follow-up. That means this thing is only executed once. So this statement right here, okay, this is also, I mean, this makes sense. So this thing is called once, which also doesn't make sense. So if you're in a loop, ow!
Loop, caralho, foda-se.
Ah! If you're in a loop, it will re-execute once per loop, but it will only execute this phrase once and cache the value. Let's go. I like how they provide really sane and totally normal examples that don't make you have to think about things. Yeah, they look for your exhaustion. Yeah, I know. To do. Got him. All right, well, I'm going to give my opinion on pattern matching in JavaScript. Okay, this is my opinion on pattern matching. I think pattern matching is one of the most powerful features ever, and I truly am unable to make the most effective use of pattern matching. It is genuinely one of my most underrated, like one of my most underutilized skills that I have, and I'd love to be able to do it more and more and really be able to understand pattern matching, because pattern matching is truly probably the most powerful programming concept that we have as programmers. It is incredible. It is one of the most amazing
Olá,
things
bonito,
ever.
what is up, Toggle Alert
That in this
Nation?
example that we're looking at, it seems like it took pattern matching and up-leveled it into runtime expression matching effectively. And this thing feels
Estás bom? Até que foste.
really, really hard. This
Tem que
feels
foste,
like
Taga.
this is going to go out of control. Generics are better than pattern matching.
Estavas
They're really
tão...
not.
Estavas tão
If you
ausente
don't
que até o
understand
camarão
pattern
veio para
matching,
aqui e
you
estava tipo
really
sentir-se
don't
sozinho
understand
assim.
how powerful that feature is. I too
Eu,
thought the
mano, o que é que eu
exact same
faço,
thing,
mano?
and until I started playing with it and truly understand
Oh,
what
shit,
you
não é
can
assim que
do
se faz.
with a pattern that you cannot do with generics, right? There is one really amazing thing you can do right here that they're showing right away. Things like this.
Fusta às
This
colas.
can be really incredible for
Não sei o que
certain
é isso,
reasons. And
mas
this is really great to be
espero
able to
que tenhas
take like the
divertido.
ends of the two lists. There's
Que tu
something
tenhas
really
divertido.
amazing about this, to be able to do something with a multi-match.
70
Right? That's
quilômetros.
something that Rust can do way better than this can. So you could actually do like a match, give me the first and last item of the
Invictus
list,
e
and if they're
frame.
both an object and they both
Depois ter
don't
com
equal
eles.
each other, then we have a list that is, you know, there's like all sorts of cool things you can do. I really like the things that you can do with pattern matching that is just super unique and takes away a huge amount of programming that otherwise you would have to do.
Parabéns.
Matching is freaking sweet. This example that they're giving us and all the things I'm seeing here, I truly do worry about the state of... I really worry because, you know, a lot of things people don't do is they don't try to remember what it felt like to not understand how a function works. And then even more so not understanding how a method works. And then even more so not understanding, say, how objects and scope and all these things work.
Isto é
Like, you
o Vulkan...
really have to remember that feeling. And if you looked at this as some of you, like, if this is going to become the normal state of code that you see a lot of times, I do greatly fear for the people just coming in because it is so many things happening right here. The amount of computer operations per symbol is extremely disproportional. And so you may not realize what's happening. Like, this statement alone is crazy. It's taking an object, copying the object, taking the twos, recopying the inner. This is a by handcrafted deep copy, and then adding a false at the end. Like, that's a lot of things that happen up here that if you're newer, this statement is really hard to understand. All the things that are happening. Anyways, it's just kind of my thoughts on it, which is just I feel like this is just going to be a really hard feature. It's just gonna make front end. I feel like it's just making front end harder, and I think this is why changing modern front ends takes ever. I think it's only gonna make it harder, right? And I think it's just I worry a lot about this feature. I love pattern matching. I wanted to start off saying how much I love pattern matching first because I had really high hopes.
Mas como é que eles estão, Taga? Desculpa, estava aqui a ouvir o senhor, eu gosto de ouvir o senhor falar.
And the reason why Go got started was because instead of adding more and more features, try adding less and less. Perhaps this could have been a better way to make a less is more. Reduce the cases of pattern matching so that only certain things can be done. So it's very straightforward, right? You can take an object and just grab things out, kind of like that status 200 and S thing, right? But like this right here, someone just said declarative everywhere. Someone said it. I can't even find it, right? Someone said it. Anyways, what else? Let's see. I think declarative programming should
Mas
be the
vocês
norm
foram ao
everywhere.
parque ou assim?
So like that statement is great. The hard part about this is that everything about this isn't declarative, right? There's so many things in here that aren't going to be declarative. Like these are all nice and declarative. I get that. That's great. I like that. I can buy onto this. This is very good. But there's other places that they're actually
filme?
like, this is great.
Qual filme?
This is what I think is fantastic.
Barbie?
about matching right
Vocês viram a
now.
Barbie,
But
não
there are
viram?
things that we looked at that make this really, really hard. Like this, you kind of leave the world of declarative, and you're really starting to get into the world of, you know, of like mixing the two. It's like a declarative imperative style that's really hard to follow. Obviously all declarative styles become something.
Que é que foi? Porquê é que estás a criticar a minha cadela agora? Porquê é que a minha cadela já não pode ser quem é?
Why is this thing called value and this thing is called val? I don't understand it. How does it know how to pull this property? Is value like some keyword? It's, you know, there's some things there that are kind of unique about it. Also, this right here, you're starting to lose that, right? You're starting to, like, look at these statements, you're starting to lose some of it, and you start getting into this, like, mix of, which I think is the worst of all things, which is declarative feel with imperative execution, which makes it so it's like, super hard, right? It just makes you have to really think about
Ganhar
everything.
coragem.
Anyways,
Ok, isso é
thoughts
vago.
on it, excited about pattern matching. I really hope that they maybe pare it down a little bit, you know what I mean? Pare it down a little bit at least. Maybe make it not so expressive. Worried, obviously, about that. I feel like that's often forget a lot of people write code semi-casually, like pen testers, sysadmins. The complexity of code is what keeps them away from framework and languages. That's a good point. It's a good point. I can't wait for syntax highlighting for JavaScript after this. The name is the Primogen. By the way, VS Code still uses a lot of regexes for text highlighting. I cannot wait for the regex that's going to have to be written for this, because they still haven't quite gotten trees that are put in.
Oh, makes sense that they would use a lot of rejects.
The amount of regexes that are going to have to be written and the amount of escapes to get all this right. This shit's wild looking. It's beautiful.
Imagina comparar um cão com 1 ano com um cão pai com 7. Tenho que tirar o gajo da frente. O gajo é fixe. Man, para onde é que eu me mando? Ah, tá bem. Fuck, não sei para onde é que me mando. Acho que me posso mandar... Ah! Era só deixar-me cair. Ok, não era só deixar-me cair. Ah! Ah, carreguei antes do tempo. Ups. Oi! Como é que ela para um lado me acertou e para o outro? Para um lado não me acertou, mas depois quando voltou acertou-me. That's weird. Ok. Ai, viste o gajo a dar-me double jump sem eu querer? Lixo. Isto tem que ir para o lixo este comando. Puta que me pariu, mano. Para onde é que eu quero? Ups. Ah! Estava a ver coisas antigas no meu telemóvel e encontrei uma foto da Ers e mandei a foto à Ers. Já viste? Oh shit. Oops. Morri. Foda-se. Eu carreguei no R. Fuck these guys. Am I right, guys? Ow. Será que isto demora muito tempo? Porquê que aquilo estava aberto? É suposto eu parti-lo? Epá, passa-me isto à frente, pá. Epá, o Garfield. Mas tinha um meme qualquer com o Garfield. Que encontrei no meu telemóvel. Ah, era o Sonic and Garfield. Kinda funny. Não apaguei. O Garfield, cala-te! Está a cair. You shall seal, you are the vessel. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see. Oh, tenho que fazer isto outra vez? Ups. Podia ter ido dar este dinheiro. Ah, safado. Vou dar o dinheiro ainda mesmo. Aproveito e faço o cabelo. Ok, já sei. Não fui mudar os itens. Olha, está a ver foguetes e a outra está calada. Se calhar morreu. Sempre uma possibilidade. Sempre uma forte possibilidade. Agora só falta fazer a bombing mission inteira. Olha, mas boa cena. Está a ficar, mano, está a ficar. O som de Enter era o número 206. Tiveste 10 minutos a ouvir. Oh meu Deus. Ao menos que deste nome às coisas que ouviste. Que é para não teres que. Fazer outra vez. ...20 minutos, por isso preguiça. Mas depois a próxima vez vais escrever 10. Próxima vez vais ficar 10 minutos outra vez, em vez de ficares tipo 5 segundos, só a ver o nome. E vá, ok, é o som de. Whatever. Ai 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 ai. Estás no som? Estás no som, então está bem. Yeah. Eles estão por ordem, só que este não estava, o cursor era logo o Enter era 206. Oh, sorry. E é tudo FX, não tem músicas? Ou tem? To be honest, not gonna lie. Mandar uns Kamehamehas ao maninho. Fui atrapado. Eu não preciso deste dinheiro para nada. Ui, já não dá para mandar mais. Ok. Aquele gajo é Fox fodido, maninho. Caga para os cenas juntos. Ah! Hehe! Ui. Ear Rapers, mas são de 97. E é desculpa? Este é o último gajo. Filho de uma pega. Vou-me curar. Dá para me curar? Não, dá para ir buscar dinheiro. Como é que eu me vou curar? Este é o último gajo. Dá um desconto à minha prima. Ei, vim dar ao início. Eu devia ter feito isto. Ai que... Ai Jesus. Ai o comando, caralho. Oi? Onde é que está o bicho? Vai tá fuck you, mano. Porquê que eu não fiz isto antes? Sabias que a versão do PC do Final Fantasy VII tinha spoilers nos loadings? Era tipo aresdeath.wave. Não é wave, é .mp4. Oi, estou sem fotogramas? Pessoal, fiquei sem fotogramas, mano. Mas agora voltaram. Pesquisa, que é para dizer actually. Uma tolo machine. Máquina dos tolos. Little one. Stagnest. Na altura foi muito falado, mas isso tem de ser boomer, não é? Para ser uma conversa relevante, porque tipo, quem é que quer saber da versão PC do Final Fantasy VII em 2023? Hoje em dia só se fala de, sei lá, uau, o que é que se fala hoje em dia? De gráficas de 500 euros não conseguem rodar um jogo. É isso que se fala hoje em dia. E mano, está a rodar a 30 FPS. Dei 700 euros pela gráfica, 90-90 e não me vale um caralho esta merda. Espetáculo. A da Steam? Acho que é a primeira versão de todas. Não havia Steam na altura. Hallowed be my nest. Ora bem, eu quero o attack speed. Attack speed! Aquilo era quando estavas a instalar, tinhas o CD, não é? E tu, o que é um CD? Na altura as coisas funcionavam com CDs. E estavas a instalar, não é? E tinha uns ecrãs de loading, tipo installing. Isto é uma coisa do passado, não é? Já ninguém sabe o que é isto. Attack speed! 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 Programadores a dar nomes às variáveis. Isso é uma skill. O pessoal não sabia dar nomes às merdas. Opa, eles foi tipo, quem está a jogar isso já jogou na PlayStation, obviamente. Estou a brincar, obviamente. Ou então foi uma joke por parte de quem estava a fazer o port. Uma joke sem piada, obviamente. Attack speed! Olha para isto! Attack speed! Attack speed! Attack speed! Attack speed! Attack speed! Attack speed! Get good! Foi que levaste... Não, eu não joguei a versão... Não, isso foi muito falado na altura, entre os boomers. Agora, mais de metade dessas pessoas já morreu, já ninguém fala disso. Era muito badalado. Vai. Descansa bem, que é para amanhã estás fresquinho para continuares o The Final Fantasy VII Port Java Script Edition. NECA Edition. Nequita. Foda-se. Foda-se. Que? Não posso mexer sem o filho da puta do boss me fazer 30 por uma linha. Foda-se. Foda-se. Tchau. Attack speed! Ups. O que importa é o attack speed. Attack speed! Attack speed! Attack speed! Peço desculpa ao meu autismo. Ui, fake news, meu. Fake news. Taca speed. Taca speed. Taca speed. Estou a machar bué, maninho. Foda-se. Sejam preparados para o ataque speed. Attack speed. Nha, 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 nha. Attack speed. Matei-me. Foda-se. E volta atrás. Ai que eu tenho medo dos sóis. Eu já me posso ir embora? Maninho. Attack speed! Speed. Não deixa passar à frente. E agora, o que é que eu faço? Tiro o som? Caga a bucha e não ajudo. Misturador de volume. Pumbas. Dr. Mike is fatphobic. Onde é que está o Vitag? Temos que ver a Rena Malik. Mas acho que o Vitag agora já não gosta de mim.
Vocês sabem em que mês estamos? É tecnicamente no Nut November. Eu sou a doutora Rena Malik, urologista e cirurgiã pélvica.
What the fuck is this shit?
E finalmente vou falar com vocês sobre no Nut November ou retenção de sêmen. Se você é novo aqui, falo sobre todos os tipos de coisas, saúde sexual, saúde urológica.
Por que está a dar em brasileiro? Todos os vídeos em brasileiro?
Do you want to know how to last longer in bed?
Este não dá. E porquê que disse last longer in bed? Wait, what? Faixa de áudio português. What the fuck is wrong with this shit?
Much more.
Que
Make sure if you like
bobosta,
what you
mano.
see, you subscribe and share this channel with your friends.
Isto é a biggest bobosta do mundo, meu.
So what exactly is No Nut November? Well, it's a practice of avoiding ejaculation for the whole month of November. Not to
Oh,
be confused
man.
by no fap. NoFap is actually a website that offers resources and a community for people who are struggling with porn addiction. They do
Como é que é,
talk
Lef? Estás
about
fixe?
abstinence for some short period of time from certain types of sexual activities, but avoidance of certain types of sexual activities or porn watching is part of their philosophy or what they recommend as far as resources are concerned, but that is not what they are all about. They are essentially trying to help men improve their sexual well-being. So how did this even come about? Well, it's been around for a long period of time. In fact, ancient Taoist literature discussed semen retention as a way of
Grandes
self-control.
taoístas,
They
pá.
believed that ejaculating was actually losing control of oneself, and keeping it in, or semen retention, was actually a way to improve health and control of your body. Proponents of semen retention say there are so many benefits to having increased mental clarity, increased concentration,
Vocês
having
acham
better
isto?
quality sperm, increased testosterone, deeper and happier relationships, and so much more. But is it backed by science? Is doing this safe, or can it potentially harm you? Make sure you stick around till the end of the video where I talk about my thoughts on semen retention. The interesting thing about semen retention is it's actually, in this specific No Nut November, is recommended not to ejaculate. That is very distinct from not having an orgasm. So people will start and try to have orgasms without ejaculating during this process. So
Really?
they'll do things like edging, which is essentially the stop and start
Ué, eu não fazia a mínima disto.
technique that we talk about for premature ejaculation, or they will do things like
Congratulation. Espera aí. Tem aqui uma mensagem de congratulation. Death is only the beginning. Então, peraí. Options? Não. Este é o melhor que eu tenho até agora? Eu gostava de fazer um sub 7. Uou! Ah, blá, blá. Então, quit.
force retrograde ejaculation by pushing on the perineum and forcing ejaculate to go back into the bladder. People feel
Don't
that
do
this
it.
allows them to have better orgasms and potentially multiple orgasms and longer sexual stamina. So I'm going to talk a bit about the small amount of data that we have on this practice. And then after that, I'll talk about a little bit about the potential harms associated with semen retention. First, let's talk about the thought that it increases testosterone. So this is a very small study that was done
Estou a jogar
on
Cookie
10
Clicker, guys.
men in the ages of
É agora que eu vou
22
ganhar.
to 29. And what they did was they had these men on day 0 watch a film. And the film was the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes were like a emotionally neutral documentary. In the middle 20 minutes, they showed them pornographic material and they encouraged them or asked them to masturbate and orgasm. They then had them abstain for 21 days from any sort of ejaculation. On the 21st day, they again showed them the same video. During these videos, they monitored their heart rate and blood pressure continuously, and they also measured some blood levels for every 10 minutes, and the whole process took about an hour. They also asked people to fill out questionnaires about how sexually aroused they were and the quality of their orgasm, like how intense was it, how long was it, and they captured all that information. What they found was that this period of 21 days of abstinence didn't affect any of the physiologic changes that we expect to see.
Damn,
during
really?
arousal and masturbation, orgasm, all those remained the same. They did find, however, that people had better sexual arousal, subjectively felt like they were more aroused, and had longer duration and more intense orgasms after that period of abstinence. They also saw that starting at 20 minutes, that if you look at baseline levels of testosterone, that they actually increased from the 20-minute mark onward during that second period after they had abstained from intercourse or ejaculation for 21 days. You can see that clearly here in this graph, but does that even make a big difference? The thought behind why this happened is that these people probably were more aroused or more enhanced after having these anticipatory cues of the video that was coming, the pornographic material, and they got excited more so because they had been abstinent for 20 days. What about sperm quality? Well, there's one meta-analysis that looked at this. All of the studies that were included needed to look at men who were dropping off a semen analysis after a certain period of time during which they were abstinent, and they were required to document how long that was. And there were two things that they found that increased with longer abstinence or greater than 5 days of abstinence, and that was sperm count and semen volume. The semen volume was studied in 17 studies, and out of those 17 studies, 15 found a significant correlation of increasing abstinence time with an increase in volume, and in 11 studies that looked at sperm count, 100% of them
That's
saw
crazy.
an increase in sperm count after
Eu não vi cá
abstinence.
disso, só disse that's
So
crazy.
generally, what do I take away from
Começar a fazer assim dates. Não estou a ouvir nada que a pessoa está a dizer. That's crazy, man. That's
this?
just
Well,
crazy.
this testosterone study was really on a small
Bro,
number
it
of
didn't.
people and very young,
It
healthy men.
didn't
So will it
do
apply
that.
to everybody? I'm not really sure. As far as sperm parameters, we know that holding off for a couple days is actually recommended in men who are infertile. We actually recommend that during the ovulatory period, when you're trying to conceive, that you have sex every 2 days rather than doing it every day, because sperm parameters do increase when you have a little bit of delayed time between ejaculations. So what do I think about semen retention or No Nut November? Well, I think if you're getting benefits from participating in No Nut November, like you're feeling more clear, you're having deeper relationships, you're feeling like you're more excited about being with your partner, and you're getting more clarity, that's great. Go ahead and do it. Not ejaculating doesn't have any harmful consequences that we know of. Your body will essentially resorb the semen that you don't ejaculate out, and so it's not a problem if you haven't ejaculated for a certain period of time. However, there are some concerns that I do have. One is that when you're going through this process, if you're trying to really focus on having orgasms without ejaculation, you can get very fixated on that prospect. You can get very fixated on edging, and it can be very hard to have a relationship, a very meaningful, important sexual relationship with a partner because you're very fixated on yourself. It can also cause a lot of stress and anxiety to go through No Nut November. As I mentioned in my previous video on masturbation, there's a number of benefits to masturbation, including better sleep, decreased heart rate, decreased stress, and a lot of increase in feel-good hormones. The other thing that I worry about is that people can get a lot of pain and discomfort in their pelvic floor or their testicles. A lot of you guys have heard of blue balls. In fact, there's very little data on this in the scientific literature, but it's called epididymal hypertension. And the reason being is that during arousal, you get increased blood flow to the testicles as well as everything else, and usually that's decreased after you ejaculate. But if you don't ejaculate, that increased pressure stays around and can be what we perceive, perceive as blue balls. And for some people, that can be quite painful, and it can last for quite a bit period of time.
Eu não posso ver isto,
We
meu.
also
Isso é banido.
sometimes see men who have elevated pelvic floor tone in
Já estamos só para tentar deixar banido. É sempre a sabotar. Vou buscar água. Não rotem, filhos de uma grandíssima. Ixi. Ora bem, eu acho que ainda me lembro como é que se joga isto. Bem. The club. It's your birthday. Será que o comando da pista 5 também tem problemas com o cabo? Era fixe se não tivesse.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list, you're not getting inside.
Private, back off now!
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're in the right place if it's a fight you're after. No freaking way! Oh shit! Please don't hit me.
Where is Sean?
He's with the fighters for the burning.
Puta, puta. RB? That's funny. La Super Pucha. Really cool. I like her style. Oh, então. Pucha de merda. Ela ia morrer a seguir. Ia morrer no próximo hit, meu. Que impressão. Ai, não era o próximo hit? O meu pau dura mais agora. Onde é que é? Quando é que é Most Experience? Não, ali está o Anderson Tate. Não é para ali. Mas isto agora está fechado. Puta. Desculpem dizer as neiras. Ai, quero-lhe ficar com o pau. Agora dura mais. Ai, não percebo. What?
Not so tough after.
Oh, ficou em Super Kamehameha Mode? Oh, não é justo. Vai-me matar. É nesta treta, pá, de ficar em Gajinx Mode.
You must enjoy the taste of defeat. Drop your weapon. Any regrets now?
Step forward. You're about to be tested. Be careful.
Achei. Ainda estava vivo. Palo, palo.
Winner becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
That's deep. Morreu. Altos efeitos.
Pick up your weapon.
Confesso que não exploro nada disto.
End of the road.
You look like
Enough with the games.
Damn, he fucked it up real bad. Oh, come on, he fucked me up immediately.
That was just the warm-up.
Oh, fucking fuck. Olá, estás boa? Fogo, estava a correr tão bem. Bem-vinda, Maria, estás boa? Como é que estamos?
As good as Yang. I thought he was unchallenged at that old bastard's school.
Fuck. Só vim agora porque estava a conversar com uma sujeita que pode vir a ser minha cliente. Ok.
As stubborn as our elder masters.
Não. Mas tem super rage mode. Ela ainda tem medo de... I don't know. Ainda tem medo de fazer coisas? Ou hoje já está melhor? Trinta e um. Era quanto antes? Uma sujeita, ela quem? A sujeita, não é? Stunt Master.
Masturbate or don't ejaculate for long periods of time because they're building up all this stress and tension in their pelvic floor that can result in pain. And while there's no data...
Ai, Malik.
Hey guys, and welcome back to... My name is Chad, and I love prank videos.
Não sei, foi qualquer história que contaste ontem.
And we're not talking
Chill
those
out.
harmless pranks that make people think that they're losing it for a split second in a playful way. No, we're talking throwing things at people's heads over store aisles. We're talking robbing bank pranks. We're talking destroying other people's property. We're talking full-on crime. Prank videos have honestly become like the Raisinets of internet content. No one really likes them, but they're always there for some reason, or for some reason. I really thought that we had come close to ending the reign of pranksters on the internet whenever those twins got arrested very briefly, and everyone collectively online was like, hey, stop, maybe, because we're really tired of this. But no, prank videos are still here.
Where's my
and
water?
they're not getting any better. I found this account.
Ontem houve prank video, ou há pouco tempo houve prank video onde puto acho que fez uma fake abduction a alguém que não sabia. Ou estava a ligar para a polícia ou whatever e meteu-se em sarilhos. Porquê? Porque andou a ver prank vídeos do TikTok e achou que tinha piada. Achou que aquilo é tudo fake. Achou que não era fake e que se podia fazer. Está ali rabo.
I found a couple like it, but I didn't document them or make any kind of note of it. I do this for a living, by the way. I'm a huge fan, actually, of how TikTok will delete funny videos for basically no reason, but will leave this up where these people are basically just flashing ass at the camera. That's perfectly okay, all right? Actually, that's what TikTok wants. Isn't that right, TikTok? So you guys heard it here first.
Acho que a Zelda não gosta de mim, mas...
Shake ass. And while you're at
Zelda não gosta de mim, mas...
You're probably going to want to listen to some tunes, which is good because this video is sponsored by Raycon. If you're trying to get a head start on your Christmas shopping, Raycons are a great option. Plus, they come with a 45-day happiness guarantee. I own the new everyday ear price. So whether it's for yourself or you need to cross someone off your Christmas list, you can click the link in my description or
Proibir
go to
putos ter redes sociais,
buyRaycon.com/ChadChad to get 20% off your order. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. This is Matt. As far as I can tell, he's the page
Realmente eles não servem para nada.
owner since the women featured.
No entanto, o content que dá mais guito é content para crianças, porque são os que vão passar mais tempo a ver. Mindlessly, sempre ali.
In these videos alternate a lot.
How do you guys keep getting stuck in the car?
I don't know.
Oh my good. Well, good thing I have some scissors. I'll save the day.
I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna have to blur out 90% of these videos. Matt's philosophy when it comes to making internet content seems to be, why make good content when you can simply not? When you cannot do that, do the opposite of that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Do you think when he was a kid, this is what he dreamed of doing? Hey, Deborah, what do you want to be when you grow up? I think I'm going to be an astronaut. What about I want to film myself cutting clothing off of women and then post it to kids online? Or a dentist. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to guess what happens in this next prank video. It's a tough one. You might need more than 10 seconds, okay? I'll give you a hint. It has a common theme with the last video we watched. Did you guess that an ass somehow makes an appearance? Then you got it. Great job. I'm mostly upset about the lack of creativity behind the guise of a prank. I know these pranks are just a front for showing butt, but still. The prank is what? That you put a jalapeno into a clear glass where the jalapeno is clearly visible. Also, the fact that the act of sliding the glass across the table to switch them is incredibly loud.
What in the world can that be? What?
Eu já percebi porque é que não percebi o vídeo. Porque é incrivelmente estúpido. Era só isso.
If you're looking for a prank to play on your friend, then look no further. For this one, all you will need is gumballs, plastic margarita glasses, tape, and blue Gatorade.
Yum.
The fact that she didn't see the tape, this is staged. That's an astute observation. Another giveaway might be the fact that her headphones are plugged into absolutely nothing, but anyway. This prank is the same as the last one, except for this time he puts candy in the drink, and I was gonna make a comment on how that would not merit the same reaction as the jalapeno drink.
What the fuck are these videos?
It's candy corn he's putting in there, so never mind. Oh, and there's also ass in this one. How many times can I say ass before I get demonetized? For this next one, you have to put rice in your window blinds.
O que é que fizeste hoje, Maria?
It's bright in here.
If I want to scare my friends with this prank, which I do, this is terrifying, I really do I have to use the balloon? We've already got the rice. I feel like it just adds insult to injury. There's rice in the blinds, there's a fucking balloon on the couch. It's traumatic. How do I ensure that my friend's ass, I have to stop saying ass, finds its way onto the balloon?
Devia ter taxas também no chão.
Is the balloon like a metal detector or like a butt magnet? I guess I could just tell them every detail of the prank beforehand. That's probably what I'll do. If nothing else, I'll get 9 million followers out of it. 9 million of them.
For this.
And then there's this, which I forgot was a thing on the internet for like a week.
Música.
Is that Noah Beck? I mean, Bryce Hall? Why do you all know each other? Why would you actively stack crates as someone is climbing up them? Was that a part of the crate
Caminhaste, limpaste o escritório com os teus pais. Ok. Limpaste?
challenge? You've got all this TikTok money. Can you not afford more crates? Do you...
Eu fui ao continente e esqueci-me de comprar algumas coisas. E agora não apetece voltar ao continente.
Do you need help? You know how when you put Mentos into Coke, it fizzes up a lot? And then whenever people made that discovery, everybody would post a video of themselves doing that online.
Yes, I do
After a
remember
while,
that
it got
shit.
kind of boring because literally everybody was doing that. Well, what if there was an ass involved?
You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I mean, what were you expecting? An explosion? You can't have an explosion and ass, okay? Don't get greedy. Also, you're telling me you can afford all this soda, but not more crates? I think we should set up a GoFundMe just for the crates, guys.
All right, here we go. I'm sorry, guys, seriously. All right, here we go. Wow, this is fun.
TikTok, it was completely safe. How? How? You just dumped basically explosives on their faces. It looks like they're being tortured. TikTok did let this one slide though, so it was probably because of the disclaimer.
Let's drop it.
Alombaste móveis para a sala.
Look like. Oh, not that bad.
This is a great video. I especially like the part where nothing happens. How do you make a TikTok that is so pointless but still gets almost 20,000 likes? It seems like before he discovered the secret to unlocking the TikTok algorithm, it's ass. He did a lot of videos where food is just wasted. Gumballs, Skittles, cereal, even green beans.
What the fuck?
Green beans, bro, they're right there.
Yeah, dude, where's my 5-gallon can of green beans that I keep in the fridge? I have 0 questions about this person twerking on the counter. That's fine. The joke is just that the food gets dropped on the floor and then immediately thrown in the trash. And it's hilarious, guys. Come on. They also made another video like this. And if you're confused on what's happening here, don't worry. There's a caption to explain everything that's going on. So what he's doing is he's actually breaking a frozen water bottle on the ground. Do you want to watch it again or no? You've got it? Okay, good.
Why?
Come on, put it over your head. Higher, Emma.
This is as high as I can go, Matt.
No, it's not. Higher.
Why?
No, it's not.
I like how in this universe people continue to do what he says no matter what, and at no point are they ever like, I don't know if I should hold this bag of flour above my head. Last time you told me to hold something above my head, it was a vat of acid, so I'm a little apprehensive. Okay, girls, new rule. You're not allowed to wear booty shorts
Bro.
or revealing clothing because you shouldn't show your ass off to people unless it's on the internet and it's to millions and millions of people. What is this wall that just says gassy? It kind of looks like the background for a podcast. I would love to see how an episode of that would go. I guess before the page really started
Olha. Fuck, eu ia dizer qualquer coisa, esqueci-me. Continua.
blowing up, not that many people wanted to collab with him, so he would have to improvise and prank himself. So he would think of the prank, set it up, and then act like he was the one being pranked. Very impressive. It's a one-man show.
Woo, what a beautiful day for the park. Oh, I can't wait.
You ever get so bored you prank yourself?
Estou sem palavras. Uau, vou beber água.
No. I can honestly say I've never nailed my own shoes to a board and then pretended to break an iPad Pro. To stay on theme of the content that we watched today, I think it's only right that we wrap things up by taking what we've learned and applying it in real life by playing a prank. We're gonna go play a prank now.
I'm impressed.
Hey.
I'm very scared of what's gonna happen to me when
You just got pranked. Get wrecked. I'm going to call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here.
All
And I'll
the
see you next
videos.
time. Okay, bye.
Tens alguma sugestão? Eu estou tipo flabbergasted. Flabbergastado. Ugh. Também, também não tens sugestão, não é? Também estás como eu, ficaste tipo. Eu sou triste. Não há nada, meu. Não há nada aqui. Tenho que continuar a ver o meu telemóvel. Já cheguei finalmente a 2020 em termos de imagens, memes e coisas para apagar. Hello, hot dog sausage 1103. What was that noise? I don't know. It was my mouth. My mouth is amazing. It makes amazing sounds. Já vimos
I
este,
don't want to
Maria?
talk about this.
Já vimos este, não já? Por causa do mullet? Devias falar do
I know
mullet.
how dead my hair looks. This is my real hair, and I decided to bleach it over the weekend, and I'm surrounded by yes people who never try and talk me down, and now it's dead. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is Chad Chad.
Já tínhamos visto estas crianças,
I
não
don't
já?
have children. I have younger siblings, and my older sister has 8 kids with 1 on the way. So she's had more than enough for
Sabes o que eu comprei? Morangos. Yes, it does sim. Já não sei o que é que perguntaste. O que é que eu perguntei? Desculpa, já não sei o que é
both
que...
of us. I do not need to procreate. But needless to say, I have babysat plenty of times and been around parents long enough to understand what kind of content is usually deemed appropriate for them to watch. Now, you do have to be 13 to make a TikTok account, but as someone who just turned 98 as of my last Facebook birthday, I think we both know that that doesn't really matter. I liked how we did last week's video where I took y'all along with me as I went through people's videos as opposed to doing all my research and then writing my notes. So we're gonna do that again this week. And
Quero pintar o cabelo, mas é por medo de ficar como ela. O quê, o quê? Can you watch a music video on YouTube? I don't think so.
hop
do
into the
not.
rabbit hole together. I don't even know it. Ain't no it. To the stage.
What the hell is this?
Throw it, throwing that ass for days. We're going up, down. I ain't got no problem spending all my money. I don't know the words. This is the first video I pulled up to watch on their account.
The coconut song.
This page is called Tito Lizardo.
What?
And I just want to point out how
Tell me something. Who are you? How old are you?
unassuming it looks. The characters remind me of that app with the cat that had cameras in its eyes that was spying on
27? I don't know if you're 27. I'm not so sure.
people. I think it was Angela. Cute, colorful, animated characters, and their original song is linked in their bio.
You are weird? Well, you're watching Twitch. That makes you weird. Automatically weird. I'm joking. I'm not.
Which is on YouTube Kids. And the chapters, or whatever you call these new series things
You know
on
that
TikTok,
too?
are titled stuff like having fun and friendship.
Don't you think, Maria, don't you think that this thing, Twitch, don't you think that this is depressing as fuck? Like you browse through this shit and it's like, bruh. I'm gonna click on Monkey Queen.
Thank you. I worked hard on it. I put a lot.
There's something about this is something about Twitch.com. I'm sorry, Twitch.tv that is depressing. Something about this shit. you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? No, I do not have the time. I'm sorry. You only watch me? I'm the worst one. That makes you even worse than everybody else. You really like me? That makes you cool. Because I really like you too. Clips we think you will like. DJ release party. Drawing Cami. Drawing my OCs. ESA summer. 4 sleeps until Baldur's Gate 3. What does that mean, 4 sleeps? You watch Forsen? Forsen? I like how you talk to your viewers, so I'm gonna...
Idiot! Hey everybody! The Idiot's on!
Hey, thank you for the follow. Obrigado pelo follow. I mainly speak Portuguese, but I will... Shit. I will adapt and speak English if people are not able to speak Portuguese. I do this, but I never say this. I never do this disclaimer. All I say is, hey, I hope you speak Portuguese. If you don't, you're fucked. That's that's all I say. Somebody's playing Ozo. Somebody's playing Remnant 2. This game looks cool.
I'd have like another house there or some shit, you know? That'd be nice. The work culture's a lot.
I can also use Google Translate if I need it.
It's cool how everything's open at night though.
Wait, Google Translate? Oh, for the chat. I think there's a thing, I don't know how it works, but there's a thing on Twitch where you can have like real-time translation, like real-time captions. I don't know how it works, or even if it works. I mean, for my language, I don't think so. This game looks cool.
Oh no, she's calling me, guys. She's calling me. Chat, we're gonna get the update. Hey. Are you...
Oh man, streamer drama? Not now. I just wanted to see Remnant 2. Is anybody just playing Remnant 2? Do you guys know what this is?
Let's go, little guys.
I think this is a co-op game if you want to.
I can't summon the big guy yet, but... Oh, I don't know if you can summon 2 of them. How much damage do you think they're gonna do? Hey, I mean, that's not bad.
It's kind of a third-person shooter with a Dark Souls dodge. Yes, I'm gonna call it Dark Souls dodge. Force and badges here. Man, I'm not really into the culture. Sorry. What's a streamer named Philian? No. Do I? Are you asking me? Or are you asking my friend? You're probably asking my friend. Can you watch her? Well, I got nothing better to do.
Enemies are so dangerous, even though they're like so stupid and slow.
Is she your sister?
My milk went bad. No! He ate himself to his...
VTubers? Alright.
It sounds like this dog is about to charge into battle.
I don't wa- Holy... Chat, if I heard that in the woods, I would think the Isengard are coming. What does it do?
This is a big streamer.
just watched a man, like a super old man, park in like the middle of a crossing, and I was like, "Hey man, I don't think
Is
you
your
should park
content
there."
normally
And
like
he was
this?
Like, oh, okay. He just left his car there though. It's kind of funny.
Man did not care. Good. What?
She's eating.
Chat, me and who? What is my leg doing? Wait, can I hit that pose that the dude on top was hitting?
What the hell is happening?
So, I'm still in Norway, and I recorded this video on top of a mountain. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
I know that guy's drink. What can I say?
I should make videos like that other guy. 10-second video saying that the video is done. That's cool. Full body tracker.
Let's go.
Yeah, I see.
Hello. Alright.
I liked. Okay, I liked Code Miko in the past.
I will put this.
I mean, it's not like I don't like her anymore, but I just.
Alright, it's time.
Speaking of full body, I have to subscribe. How about my boy? This is my boy. He's playing the insane game right now.
Too slow?
Damn.
Ah!
He's reading the sweeps.
Is
Damn.
that insane? What was that? Was that a super? I thought that was his rage activation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oops. Nice combo.
Drunken Jesus.
Oh, that move is so different. Uh-oh. Huh? That was confusing. Go parry. Nice combo. Whoa! Oops.
That's no longer a launcher?
Mistake. Oops. He's gonna do an electric.
Sorry, I will watch. I just wanna
Because he
say.
missed one.
Nice.
How the fuck do you do rage again? I mean, heat. How do you do heat again? Not rage, heat. 2 plus 3? Hey, thanks. Alright, cool.
Nice. Something tells me that I'm going to regret this.
These little bottles. When you crack it open, the moment you crack it open,
is he Russian?
The first smell is of weed. The first smell is of weed. Like it smells exactly like weed. Probably low quality Romanian weed, but
Romanian?
it smells like.
Is he Romanian?
Hello, I'm not sure if I'm Romanian, but I like to be allowed here. If not, I'll make sure I'll make some room with my elbows. Yeah, it's only Romanians in the chat. Only Romanians. Someone please make sure you kick them out. Start the stream with a beautiful tornado, my man. That's a great idea, dude. That's a great idea.
Last live last year. That's it. Is this his description?
Cheers, comrades. I'm so happy to see every single one of you so early into the stream right now. We're gonna have a little bit of Super Seducer time, and that's gonna be the resume for tonight. Resume. Well, no, that was in Romanian. Summary is resumat, resume. Yeah, you know, it's a curse. It's a curse.
He's dead. That sucks.
That's all, folks.
Man, poor guy. He sounded funny. Maybe the church got him. Maybe they got him. They got him. He got him mad. He's on a big stick. I don't know what that means, but it sounds horrifying. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna read this comment. I went on my 10-year-old brother's TikToks, and one of his liked videos was how I got my stepmom pregnant. He didn't even fully understand what was wrong with the content, which makes it more disturbing. Definitely not for little kids. Jesus went on a stick? No, it was on a cross. That's why I didn't like make a connection. Wait. Stick? Pog? You think that's Pog? That's insane. My dad is a hairdresser, and his favorite haircut to do is the fashion mullet. And now I get it. Only truly cool people can wear the mullet, because you have to not give a fuck to wear it. And that's cool as hell. That's crazy. I'm not gonna search. Wait, I'm gonna search it, but on the other screen. Okay, sounds like a normal thing. There's nothing special about it.
which ironically is exactly what people say to me when I ask if we're a thing or not. All that to say, at first glance, this account is obviously for kids. So then what the f is this? Throwing that ass. I can't even tell what this character is. Like, this one is obviously a cat, and this one looks like a dinosaur with veneers and an inflated latex glove for hair. Do I know vowels? Do you know vowels? You're a cat. Why is there a smirk emoji here? Do you know vowels? And yes, that's my best attempt at a smirk. Hey, you come here often? You know vowels? Yeah, you do. What the fuck? My camera died here, and I only have one battery. So I ended up waiting for hours for it to recharge. And I ended up eating dinner and doing 3 loads of laundry because I have ADHD. It's hours later. Okay, so I went to their YouTube channel and the music they released is in Spanish, so that might explain why they use the music that they use. But it doesn't really explain the animated ass groping between the two characters. You get the idea though, their whole page is just them.
This kind of content is not new. It was popular on YouTube. Look, not exactly like this, but it was insane. It was like Elsa gets pregnant by Spider-Man. And it was tagged for children. But at the same time, no adult was watching that. So nobody knew that it was fucked up content. People just assumed. You looked at the thumbnail, you opened up a video for like a few seconds, it was like, well, this is okay for kids. Sounds okay for kids. People are wearing Elsa costumes and Spider-Man costumes. There's nothing wrong with this. But then the videos were really fucked up.
Them doing TikTok dances to popular sounds and using hashtags to make sure they reach their target audience. If you've seen one, you've seen them all, except you haven't seen them all. Thankfully. I probably have, because I have to screen record all these and scroll to the bottom of the page.
Não faças nada. Adormece. Toma o vale desperto, como a Maria diz, e adormece.
Me to this one, which is mostly a toy review channel, except almost every video is an ad read.
See this fun video? Well, what if I told you we could make it better with the Funimate app?
Actually, they're not ad reads. You know how in toy commercials or websites targeted towards kids, they'll have some kind of disclaimer like ask a parent for help, or make sure to have a parent or a legal guardian around when downloading this app or going to this website. Fuck that. What is this? The Middle Ages? No, we're gonna show the kids step by step how to download and then make purchases within the app.
I want a new doll!
Well, I've got just the app for that. First you click on shop.
Let's find the doll! I want this one! Let's see what it looks like in real life.
We do this by pressing grab AR. It looks like so much fun, let's buy it. We do that by pressing view details and then just buy product.
Jesus Christ, this is predatory.
So they can do it by themselves, no supervision needed.
So Gabby's sitting just right there.
This is predatory as fuck.
We're gonna prank her.
Oh my god, are those string lights? You couldn't like throw them at her. You have to incorporate them in a way that makes them scary because they're not exactly menacing on their own. Like, who's gonna react to LED lights just laying on the floor like this? So it's a 2-bed, 2-bath. The roof was just redone. I think it would fit your...
There's something else. She also looked at the thing on the floor. Way before she got scared. What video games do you play? I don't know. I finished Hollow Knight for the millionth time. This 2 hours ago, I think. And then I played a little bit of Sifu. And then I started watching these random videos.
Your family perfect. It seems perfect. How quickly can we close? Oh, soon, very soon. Just one tiny thing I have to disclose. The previous owner did die in the house. This room, to be more specific.
That's cool. What video games do you play?
Oh, that's not a problem. I'm not worried about that. Perfect. I'll start the paperwork now. What was that?
O Aleph já fugiu, Maria.
Never mind. Just Curious though, was it old age or? Oh yes, yeah. He was definitely old when it happened. Yeah. There it is again. What is that? Anyway, so I'll get that offer in tonight, and I'll talk to you. What? Where are you going? Oh no, I just have another appointment to get to, but I will see you tomorrow. Maybe. No, you can't just leave me here. What? Oh God!
To skip, go to 8:23. I'm gonna skip. I don't want to see poo. Oh, I saw it anyway. Fuck. Valorant, Minecraft, Roblox, Starfurb 2, Counter-Stroke, Fortnite, and GTA the 5th. Do you play all of those games with your friends? Do you play GTA Online or the base game?
My girlfriend's been really sad lately, and I wanted to do something extraordinary for her, and it's right behind this door. But before I show you what's behind the door, let's go get her so we can see what's behind the door together. And so I grabbed her hand and led her to the stairway up to the door. All she had to do was climb.
Gabby, be careful! There's LED lights on the stairs. No wonder she's been sad. She lives in constant terror.
Across the hallway, and there she was, right.
Campaigning online. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to play the base game, but then I don't know, I just stopped playing, and it's been years since I stopped playing it. I don't think there's anything wrong with the game. I just I played a lot of San Andreas, and it was my favorite, and I think because of it, because it's an open world game, you tend to be like, I already played a lot of this one, so I'm not gonna play the next one.
In front of the door.
I love the camera angle changes. It doesn't break my immersion at all.
But I really wanted to watch that. I really wanted to see that character, that crazy character. But I don't know.
Oh, okay, Gabby, open this door.
Didn't play
There's
the
a
game.
surprise for you.
For me?
Door, okay. Okay, wait. Let me open the door so that I can get a shot of your first real reaction.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I just saw everything in there. What do you mean? I mean, I just saw everything in the surprise. I just saw the surprise. Yeah, Gabby, you help me set it up. Now get in there and act like our relationship is perfect for clout. It's just strange to me how literally anyone can up and decide they want to make content for kids online. Most of the people I make my videos on do have a younger audience, but these people are actually marketing themselves exclusively to children. Like, they aren't making content that can be argued that it's for any other audience.
What is she doing?
Gabby, what are you doing?
Just listen to some music!
Which headphones are you using to listen to the music?
These ones!
The white ones? Try the black ones. They're magical and they change your voice. Here.
I want to sound like Charlie D'Amelio!
Good morning, it's Charlie, and I decided I'm going to be vlogging today.
You want headphones that sound so good that they make you sound like anything you want? Go on our profile, click this link here, and use code 15GabbyFaye to get an incredible discount.
There's definitely a disconnect, I think, between the older generations and these newer social media apps like TikTok. My parents are technically baby boomers, and they had my little brother when they were in their 50s, so it'll be hard sometimes for them to see like animated characters and cutesy animals and see anything other than something that's been made for kids. I have another brother who is one of the most reckless, irresponsible people I know, and he has a TikTok account. The thought that he could tomorrow decide that he's gonna start making content towards kids and make money off of it is a nightmare. I'm not saying he would do anything creepy, but would he teach a bunch of 9-year-olds how to make a firework out of a red Solo cup and a tampon? Yeah.
A cara dela com 0 expressões é creepy. Skillicious, she should have been surprised. Damn.
Yes, he would. Should he be able to do that?
These videos.
Probably not. I can't handle watching any more of this stuff today, so I'm gonna call it there.
Watching these videos before bed Sounds like a terrible idea.
Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for
And
watching.
speaking of which, I am going to go to bed.
I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Thank you. I hope you have a good night too. Man. I'm scared. Ugh. I hope you guys have great nights and you sleep tight. See ya. Bleep.